Everyone, we're going to learn how to establish trig identities with a complex expression, namely this one, and it's only one problem here. So the first thing I want to do is I notice that this side is more complicated, the left side, and the right side is pretty simple. So I'm going to manipulate the left side, and I'm going to write everything in terms of sine and cosine. So I'm going to do that first. Using my trig ratios. Now, what I want to do is just deal with this complex equation. I just want to deal with the denominators here. And I want to get the common denominator. So the common denominator for this is going to be cosine. And if I write this instead as 1 over 1, then if you cross, just cross up here, you're going to get cosine. I'm just multiplying these two, minus sine theta. Now, this is all under cosine of theta. Now, we can do the same thing with the second part. And my common denominator is sine. And again, I'll write this in fraction form. So this will be 1 over 1. So basically, you're just kind of crossing here. And you're going to get sine theta minus cosine of theta. All right. Now, what you want to do is to go ahead and, if you know that we can multiply these two just by, you can multiply those, bring those up here. So when I write this out, I'm going to get cosine squared over cosine of theta minus sine of theta plus sine squared of theta over sine of theta minus cosine of theta. Okay? Now, what we want to do is to go ahead and write this as, so I'm going to write this all over one common denominator and cross again. And I get cosine of theta minus sine of theta times sine of theta minus cosine of theta. All right? And then you're going to have to cross up in here. So you're going to get cosine squared of theta times sine of theta minus cosine of theta. I don't know why I did that. All right. Plus sine squared of theta times cosine of theta minus sine of theta. All right? And what you're going to get is you're going to get cosine squared of theta minus sine squared of theta over cosine of theta minus sine of theta. All right? And if you write this part out, you're going to get, this is your a squared minus b squared, and this is going to give you cosine theta minus sine of theta times cosine of theta plus sine of theta, all over cosine of theta minus sine of theta. I'm sorry this got scrunched up here. So this crosses out, and you're left with sine of theta plus cosine of theta. All right. The next one we're going to do is very difficult. So thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.